Hey Brady, I spoke with Annie earlier. My name's Scott Walker from Impact Latent SEO, and I wanted to shoot over this quick video showing some tips and tricks that you can do in-house to help bring in more business using your website and Google Business Profile. I would appreciate to hear your feedback from you about the video, and I hope these strategies are helpful and educational for you as well. Oops. So here's your website right here. I do like that you have a call to act up top and then a free quote. It's great to have different ways to convert a customer right up top. I actually really like your logo too. It's pretty cool. But looking at your website, one thing I do highly recommend is to increase your content. And the reason I say that is because Google loves to see content. They want to see 1,500 to 2,000 words on a homepage. And throughout that content, you want to be found for keywords that would be in Google searches. You know, things like Hiram Roofing or North Logan, or, because these are your areas. And because that is, what people are searching for in a Google search. And the other thing you could also do is save all your videos. Oops, can't really do that one. But any videos, images, things like that. If you could, instead of this mumbo jumbo right here, you could have Ogden Roofing, and that would be considered content as well because it's embedded behind the picture for you. So I did go ahead and throw your website into a tool I use called Ahrefs. It kind of gives me your analytics and kind of shows me where you're setting. Excuse me. The UR and the DR are the strength and trust that Google has for your website. These are on a scale of 100, and I recommend having them as balanced as possible and then continuously moving up. And by implementing these strategies, this will boost these numbers here for you. You have 2 strength and 16 trust, which is pretty decent considering your backlinks and referring domains is what really affects the DR. And if you don't know what a backlink is, it's when one website links to another website via clickable button or text. But not all backlinks are created equal. There are some spammy ones, which I recommend avoiding, and then I recommend going after the more authoritative ones by staying relevant to your industry and also your location. And then also you're being indexed for about 13 keywords, and this is a third-party tool, so this is just a guesstimate, but you're getting about 4 people to your website each and every month. With it being so low that your website is acting more like an online digital business card as opposed to an online lead generating tool that would be able to produce an ROI for you. And if we look at some of the organic keywords that you're being indexed for, Roof King Roofer, which is, your name, so that's good. But it's not exactly buyer intent because it doesn't have a location behind it. Whereas, Ogden Roofer, there's 200 search volume, but you're on the second page of Google for it. And then Roof Repairs, Brigham City, Utah, second page as well, 60 searches. Hooper Roofing, these are good ones, but you're on the second page of Google. And a lot of the times, no one really goes down to the second page of Google. Roof Shingles, Utah, that's kind of a state keyword, which it's hard to, in case you don't actually work down in St. George or, on the border up by Idaho. It just depends. But like I said, you want to be ranking for these keywords that are buyer intent, and usually it has to have a city as opposed to a county or a state, just because it's we want to make sure that we're getting the right people to your website. And so, looking up Roofing Ogden, you usually have your Google guaranteed services, and then look right here is you, and then your local ads right here. And this is great to get business quickly for you. But being up in the Google Business Profile or Google Map Pack right here is really where you want to be. And it's totally fine that you're not here. There's so many ways to get up here. You could start by constantly be adding reviews. You can make sure that your business name, address, and phone number are the exact same all across the internet so that you don't mislead Google. There's also a 750 character About Us section at the bottom of the page that you can fill out, and you could add those keywords in that as well. And then another tip I like to recommend is to post branded, geotagged, or geolocated photos weekly, because that shows Google that you're growing your business organically. And then adding a citation, which is your business name, address, and phone number, into things like Yellow Pages and Yelp is beneficial, because Google is like a big popularity contest. And by giving out your information to as many people as possible, it will make Google start to trust you more, and that will boost your business. And that's not only in your area, but in your surrounding areas as well. And being up in the Google Business Profile will give you about 30 to 40% of your online traffic going to your website because it's easily clickable right here. And then going down into the organic section down here where I was saying how you're on the second page of Google for those keywords, Rand's Roofing is your number one competitor for this particular keyword. And if you go to their website, they do not have too much content on here as well. So by having more content, better keywords, those authoritative backlinks and citations, you're going to start to outrank these guys. And kind of just giving you a small glimpse of, if you just worked in Ogden, there's 200 people looking for Ogden roofing. There's another 200 for Ogden roofer. Another 120 for contractor and companies. So, there's a decent amount of volume that's being searched for, roofers in Ogden each and every month. And by outranking your competitors, a certain percentage of this total volume will start going to your website instead of theirs. And then a percentage of the people going to your website will give you a call, and depending on your closing rate, will turn into a customer for you. So I really hope that this video is beneficial for you. I again would appreciate to hear your feedback and thoughts. I do appreciate your time, and thanks so much for watching. Have a good one.